Why couldn't you just not charge your Chromebook? Why couldn't you just leave your Chromebook home like a normal person? Or better yet, just drop out of school and go sell feet pics on OnlyFans? Like, why does everyone else have to suffer because you don't want to pay attention in school? Oh my god, this shit is ridiculous. Y'all are blowing up y'all Chromebooks at school, and I need to know why. As a matter of fact, I don't even think y'all are involved. I apologize. I take that back, bestie. I know that none of my besties are out here blowing up their Chromebooks because none of my besties are F students, and they reject the idea that this trend means that you're an inventor. Now, before we go deeper into why kids are blowing up their Chromebooks at school, we're going to talk about the reason it started. There's this sound out there that is by Sigma Nation, help us all, that says that F students are the inventors. And this audio started off as a joke.
And then you got the F students. The F students are inventors. They're so fucking creative that they couldn't sit in class because whatever people were trying to put in their head, they knew it was fucking bullshit.
Honestly, everything is a joke. But the jokes started off innocently as kids just drawing veiny on everything. You get a dick, you get a dick, you get a dick. Typical teenage boy stuff. And to be honest, I never really understood like everyone's obsession with penis, but you literally have every cartoon character in the book getting absolutely violated. I can't show any of these to you guys because obviously YouTube would like banish me to hell, but literally Plankton doesn't even have feet. He is just nothing but balls, like top Plankton, bottom ball sack, and that is a tragedy. I don't know. I mean, if I had a disgusting, funny looking worm attached to my body, I'd make fun of it too. I'd slap it, choke it. Wait.
What?
Anyways, when it comes to internet trends, bathrooms never seem to miss the torture that comes with bored students' wrath. I think it's because like the bathroom is the only place where you're alone with your thoughts, and what is impulse control? Nobody has impulse control anymore. So the mandem started putting everything but shit in the toilet.
And then you got the F student.
Like, what were you expecting to happen? Like, did you expect this squid to live? I think it went in there dead. And did you expect this tree to grow? Also, these are not exclusive to like singular occasions. Like some of the videos just haven't made it to the internet. I have two eggs that go to high school, and they both on separate occasions have caught their own schoolmates trying to replicate these stunts. One day they saw these dudes like bringing in a tree, trying to get it to the bathroom, and they got caught, and their teacher's like, yo, get the fuck out. And then on another occasion, one of my brothers caught these dudes in the bathroom with a car battery in the toilet, and they were pouring salt all over it. And my little brother was pissed because he was like, oh my god, they're so stupid. You're not even supposed to pour salt on it. It's supposed to be potassium. Like, how stupid could you be? And I didn't know if he was mad because they got the wrong chemical or because they were trying to blow up the toilet. And I should have asked more questions, but I was already blown. However, there are kids that have been successful blowing up their bathroom toilets.
And then you got the F students.
And flooding their entire schools. However, flooding's not the only thing that's going down in the bathrooms. We also got a little bit of insertion. No. Get your mind out of the gutter, because none of these people fuck. None of them have sex. We all know that because I would pray that none of these people make it to procreate. However, here we have the trend as old as time, shoving metal objects into sockets.
And then you got the F students. The F students are inventors.
They're so bored and they're so hot up for their next dopamine strike that anything that makes them feel something is welcome. A little shock, a little makes them feel good. You know, I don't know. And there are so many comments that are like reading these dudes to absolute filth, asking them, is it worth it? This kid says, someone stuck a paperclip into an outlet and got 120 volts through their finger, and we think it's paralyzed. Yo, the kids are electrocuting themselves, paralyzing their little fingies at school. I'm gonna stop beating around the bush and we're gonna get to the meat and potatoes of today's videos. kids blowing up their Chromebooks at school. Now, first, this started off as something that was a little bit more innocent, where kids were just putting in random keyboard combinations to have their computers do certain things like turn off, reset, black screen, blue screen of death, like malfunction. They escalated to just abusing school property. Rolling over a Chromebook with your scooter for 500 likes. Stabbing your Chromebook and your cell phone for 1,000 likes. What's going on here? I get it. Nobody values education. And I understand why. I mean, I get it. Like, we've mainly been taught our entire lives that if you get a good education and you pass all your classes in school, you can get a good job and that's going to give you a lot of money and you can go off and be rich and happy. However, we now know that that's absolutely bullshit because there's so many people online that's inciting rage and shock that are making millions of dollars. Education where? Nah, bitch, I just gotta be viral. If I'm viral, I don't need to know what is 2 + 2. I don't even need to know how to count all the money that I'm going to be making from literally pissing everyone off and destroying the world and destroying property. So school literally is not as valuable anymore. A lot of these kids, a lot of chronically online people cannot find the value in actually going to school. And it sucks even harder because I'm pretty sure this Chromebook response, this Chromebook mutilation, this Chromebook genocide, am I allowed to say genocide on YouTube? All because teachers really try to encroach on the one space where kids are just having a good time, getting their little dopamine hit, trying to enjoy life. Because what the fuck is this TikTok?
Charge your Chromebook. Charge your Chromebook. Chromebook. Charge your Chromebook. Charge your Chromebook. If your battery is dead, you are cooked. You get to do your work on paper.
Just grade my work, bruh. Grade my assignments then, gang. Anything but grading work, I swear. Like, did you really think a TikTok that tells kids to charge their device is gonna make them want to? No, they're not forgetting to charge their Chromebooks because they're forgetting to charge their Chromebooks. They're forgetting to charge their Chromebooks because they just don't want to do anything in your boring class. Like I said, education is in the shitter, not because of teachers mostly, but because like the kids are checked out. They're mentally checked out. Everything that we have been growing up with as societal standards and norms are being dismantled before their very eyes. And the only thing that's real to them is whatever they're looking at next for the next 10 seconds. Once that's over, that doesn't even exist anymore. Yeah, no, Linda McMahon was right. Kids should be RKO'd. As a matter of fact, I think the best solution is to send everybody back the fuck home. You don't appreciate being in school anymore because all you want to do is destroy school property. So homeschool these motherfuckers. Put them back at home, give them standardized tests. If you don't pass the standardized tests, you won't even be able to work at McDonald's. We're going to put you back in the mines. We're going to put you back in the fields. We're just going to turn into China. Like, if your grades aren't good enough, you're a laborer. Anyways, if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to become a bestie. I am so grateful for everyone that does subscribe and become a bestie. Last time I talked about my subscribers, I had 90 subscribers. Now I have about 179, which I am so grateful for. Like, you guys really opting in for my content and saying that what I do, what I say is something that you want as a part of your life. It means a lot to me. So thank you so much for all of my besties that are here, that have become a bestie, and leave this video a like if you liked it, and I will see you in the next video over here, where, like I said, Clout is literally taking over the minds of everyone. Nobody is free. If you want money and attention, learn to enrage people, learn to shock people. This is the era of life that we're living in. Oh, kill me.